apply this to my life, and I use this to evaluate effort that I'm putting out. So like I said, actually, let's do something. 230. What would be 80% of 230?
230 is not really the right number because you didn't take into account the 50% flake.
Well, no, because all this was effort, right?
92.
Hmm?
What did you ask? 80% of that?
Yeah, yeah. What is 20% of this number?
184.
190.
20%?
Oh, 20%?
Yeah.
46.
45,
46.
Yeah.
I said 80.
All right. So what's 20% of this number?
20% of
Like 4.6 times 10. Yeah, no.
Huh? And what's 20% of that?
1.8.
Hmm?
1.8.
All right. So what I've just done here is illustrated a point. If these are all the people that I can possibly talk to in 2 years that were kind of interested in me, right? Take 20% of those are the people I'm probably really kind of interested in, right? Take 20% of those are the people that I'm probably pretty compatible with. Out of those, I had sex with 6, right? And actually, this is true. Out of those people, this one I really like. And that I've actually known for 2 years from the beginning.
One girl was missing an arm.
Huh?
One girl was missing an arm.
Well, actually, this would be the one girl that I actually really liked too, but she didn't want to have sex, so whatever.
Interesting.
So little top 4 categories we did work with there.
This is huge for me. Sticking point analysis by Captain Jack. Let's see if I can put it here. Captain Jack. And I have a theory that things happen in threes, right? And it's only on like the third or the second time that you really catch it. Things have to really come past your mind 3 times for you actually like. First time you're aware of it now. Second time you're like, hey, I heard that before. And third time you're like, well, shit, I can use that information. Let me try that. So 80-20 rule and sticking point analysis kind of go hand in hand. They're the same message, but put it in a different way. Sticking point analysis is whatever. First of all, understand where things are not going well. Then critically break down that one little thing and figure out a lot of solutions to that problem. And when that thing comes up, test out your solutions systematically. Let's say you're having a problem and you think of 3 responses to it. Here, this was a real life example. When I open sets, I open very warm and genuinely. They call it assuming rapport. And people would ask me, girls would ask me, do I know you? And I would say, no. And they say, well, why are you talking to me? Boom, off. I ain't want that to happen. So I thought about it. And I came up with some creative. Why is that so funny? Must be my tone of voice, right? Figured out creative ways, because that's a limitation. I accepted it. You know, it happened a million times. So I thought about a creative solution. Solution number 1 is kind of go with it. Do I know you? Yeah, you know what? And I use this to this day. You have such a bad memory. Matter of, if you forgot me, then forget you. Roll off. Oh, wait. Where do I know you from? Listen. Think about it, figure out. When you figure it out, then get back to me. Keep rolling off. Or, if they persist, stack forward. Go some other thread. Now, the past has told me that if I say, you don't know me, they just shut down. And they're like, well, what the fuck, what are you doing here? Another one is I use the line, who are you? well, of course you're gonna comply. But if I don't have any interaction, there's gonna be no compliance, and they're gonna shit test me. And they ask me, they usually shake hands. Who are you?
Even on the name?
Well, see, I'm not actually asking for a name. Because if I shake your hand and say, what's your name? I'm asking for a name. But if I shake your hand and say, who are you? Most people do respond by giving you their name.
They've already agreed to the handshake, right? So.
Not necessarily. But most people, they're so used to programming to shaking hands and people first asking their name that they just spit out a name, no matter what I say. I'm asking a different question. I'm not asking what's your name. I'm asking who are you, which is a vacuum question from Juggler Method, where they have to talk. I'm asking. I'm doing a. If this was computer language, I'm doing a function call for a lot more information than they want to give up. Right? I'm pretty much tell me all about yourself is what I'm saying. But they just say Karen, or they respond, well, who the hell are you? Be questioning me like that.
Field doesn't lie.
I mean, hey, that's a valid question, and that used to be my blowout point. But
Right there.
over.
That's like I
You know, I move on to somebody else. Who are you? So I find somebody who actually knows who the hell they are. But, you know, with sticking point analysis, I broke that down. And I was able to realize that pretty much I don't have enough attraction, I don't have enough compliance. So in that situation,